Hey guys, welcome back. So we have got another Night City wire to check out. This is episode number 4 for Cyberpunk 2077, which is coming out next month. It's just a few weeks away, and man, I cannot wait. This game is going to be freaking amazing. It's my number one most look forward to game this year. And yeah, probably the last game I'll get for the PS4, because then the PS5 comes out, and I'm going to graduate most of my new purchases up to the PS5 console. And man, I can't wait. That and Valhalla, that's coming out on PS4 soon as well. So, but man, I'm really looking forward to what Cyberpunk 2077 gives us. So without further ado, let's just dive right on in to Night City Wire episode number 4. 3, 2, 1, go. See what amazing teasers they give us. Had the volume way too loud. So I'm getting some new trailers and stuff, some more gameplay footage.
Welcome to Night City Wire episode 4.
Hello.
The show from us at CD Projekt
Holly.
Red, where we talk about all things Cyberpunk 2077.
That's why
We're
we're
going
here.
to start today's episode by giving you a look at just some of the vehicles you might procure during your time in Night City, and having a chat to senior vehicle artist Paul, who's going to give us a little bit more information.
Cool shirt, man.
Take you behind the scenes and a look at the lengths the teams have gone to bring vehicles to life. We're
Bloody
also
hell.
going to have news on an exciting collaboration. Then we're going to be talking about fashion and styles in Night City before we recap the incredibly talented finalists in our Cyberpunk Cosplay contest.
I'm loving the fashion we've seen so far.
Episode with some news about Stadia. There is a lot to talk about, so let's get started.
Let's rock and roll. I want this game like right now. Rides of the dark future. So vehicles.
In a
this should be
huge
cool.
open world like Night City, you need a chill ride to get around fast.
Look at these things, man.
And in
bike.
Cyberpunk 2077, there are tons of cool vehicles to choose from.
Get this. 4-liter engine, 6-cylinder, goes from 0 to 100 in 3.2 seconds. You
Whoa.
fucking believe that?
I'm not a car enthusiast, but I
We've crafted
appreciate a
every
nice
car
looking
and
vehicle.
motorbike with amazing attention to detail. On
Wow.
the chassis, the body, not to mention the interiors.
Oh, it's raining then.
Everyone not only to look unique,
Oh my god.
but to deliver a unique driving experience.
Oh,
All right, show me what you got.
oh, this is gonna be so
Don't
epic.
expect advanced tech or luxurious materials here. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's not the size that counts, I guess.
Oh,
This class is mostly
Oh,
utility
just run a
vehicles
dude
and
over.
low-end clunkers made for every pocket.
look at the environment. Holy shit.
My damn wreck.
Well, definitely no guy or girl magnet.
So when you're in a car, that's the only time it goes third person.
If you need to impress, look to
But you
this
can change
class
the view.
alone.
I'm putting my ride on the line.
Soundtrack is wicked.
You match it in cash.
Oh,
Or you can
pimp
forget
my
about
ride.
With these wheels,
man.
no expense has been spared, no frill ignored. Their plush
Grand Theft
interiors
Auto
decked
who?
out in all the latest tech, while you get to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Oh, this is pretty. This is gonna be pretty.
Masterful engineering and practical design. Trucks and tanks for when you need power and brute force.
Hell of a machine.
Shit. Do some damage.
my pride and joy.
And these monsters are literally unstoppable. These are for
Crushing
crews who
dudes.
love the smell of exhaust and the roar of street wildlife. Their
I'll give you a nice
powerful
muscle car
engines
any day,
and
man.
exchangeable parts make them perfect for tuning.
Come on! I want to smell that choo-choo bird!
Oh, these are so nice, and the
Whether it's
detail in
street
the
racing, running from the
metallic
NCPD,
finish,
or just showing
like all the
off in
scratches and
streets,
stuff.
With these high-powered beasts, you will have only
Oh my God.
respect.
Oh
Mad
yeah,
Max.
I like that.
If you need speed and armor, the Hypercar class is for you. It means precise bodywork, built-in LiDAR arrays, and really expensive materials.
Imagine you're sitting on a pile of eddies. Probably less than 1,000 people in the world can afford the Erendite.
Can you steal any of these?
Urban vehicle.
That would be
They
cool.
will take you places you
Probably
never
not.
dreamed you'd go. Oh, And original vehicles are not all you'll find in 2077. We also found room on our roster for some true automotive icons.
Some classics.
V.
What? What was it? What was it?
Paul, thank you so much for joining us. I think it's
so-
fair to say
so
we've
good.
come a really long way from Roach in The Witcher, so there's a lot to talk about.
I'm playing The Witcher 3 right now.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, let's start with the various classes of different cars, because in the video we saw there were things like economy and luxury vehicles. But can you tell
they're
us
sexy,
a bit more
man.
about their kind of design?
Even the cop cars are good.
philosophy? What does each kind of class offer when people are driving them around Night City?
Absolutely. Depending on the variation of the car that you're either buying or stealing, depending on your flavor. You'll notice that they don't just look different, but they'll also drive different and feel different.
Stealing
if
vehicles.
you're buying or stealing a nice fancy-looking sports color version of a car, you'll notice that it drives, faster, sounds a little bit more punchy and sportsy than, for example, a junkier version of that same car. It can have solar panels tied to the roof or some other pipes that are hot wiring some other, cyberpunk components in the car.
Being a nomad, you'd need to
if it looks cheap,
tinker around a
it
bit.
probably drives cheap too.
So it seems that not only do the cars look good on the outside, but there's an awful lot of detail on the inside as well. Things like the dashboard. So can you tell us more about that? Because I know if
slick.
you find a Quadra Type 66 in the city, it's going to look totally different from the Quadra Type 66 that the gangs are driving out in the Badlands, both outside and inside.
Yep, definitely. If you're about to steal a very nice high-end car, for example, when you get in, you'll see the dashboard light up nicely.
Pristine.
You'll see your dial indicators revving a little bit,
Oh,
but that may
I
not
want
exist
one.
for a junk version at all. It may have the dashboard ripped out completely. No matter what your flavor is,
See, it's
you'll
that
find
attention to
something
detail,
that
man.
suits your needs.
So what about racing then? Will there be racing? Because I know people have been asking.
Yes, we're absolutely going to have several races in the game.
Oh, but
Different
I suck at the
locations.
racing.
If you know you're going to be driving in the Badlands, maybe bring a Nomad car, because it's just built to driving in the Badlands. But if you know you're going to be racing in Night
Nice.
City, just bring the hottest wheels you've got, because you're going to need all the power you can get. No matter where you're racing though, you need to bring a gun, because this is Night City and you never know what's going to happen.
Okay,
need a
so
weapon.
talk about bringing cars then. Let's talk about like storing and calling cars, because we know people can steal them. But what if somebody's found a car and they absolutely love this particular one? Is there a way for players to kind of build that collection? And then how do they actually, summon them?
So you need a garage.
Summoning cars works pretty much the same as you would summon Roach in The Witcher 3.
You're gonna whistle.
Transportation may or may not show up on a roof somewhere, but we're still
What?
working
No.
on fixing some bugs here and there. But yeah, if there's a car that you really, really like very much, if you can't wait to own a Quadra or a Type 66, you'll get
So
a
you can
message
keep
from your
it.
fixer and says, hey, I've got a Quadra for sale for you, you want to buy it? All you have
For
to do
sale?
is drive over, pay the money, and you've got your very own Quadra. Not to mention that
can't steal
every
it?
single vehicle that you buy, every single player vehicle, is absolutely unique in every way. It's got a unique interior, unique exterior,
Oh my
paint
God.
job. It'll sound different, but it'll also handle different.
So in the video, we did mention there was space for a true automotive icon. Do you want to reveal what that actually is?
Of course. The car in question here is Johnny Silverhand's car. And Johnny Silverhand is, he's a big rocker boy, and he needs some wheels to match.
Is it a
So we
Porsche?
gave him a 911
It is.
Porsche from
Nice.
1977, which means in 2077, Johnny's car is going to be exactly 100 years old.
100-year-old. That's a
Thank you so much
classic.
for your time today.
Oh my
Personally,
God.
I think I'm going to try and balance being a super cool badass mercenary and driving a Mai, because I love that little car. I think I could do it, right? I could be cool and in a Mai.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. My
You
mind's
do you.
absolutely cool as long as you stay on the road and not on the sidewalk.
I'll try my very best. We'll see.
I'm going to be on the
In
sidewalk,
past episodes,
running
we've
people
said
over.
that music plays a huge
Not
part
deliberately,
in
I
Night
just-
City's life. But
terrible
it's
at
not
driving in
just
games.
music. Our teams went to incredible lengths to recreate and capture the sounds that really bring these vehicles to life. I mean, they might have had some fun driving them, but I'm pretty sure that's just a perk of the job.
So they... Oh my God. Sound design. Real life engines of luxury vehicles. Once again, the attention to detail is staggering. Revving up Night City.
We started with the visuals, and then we wanted to like attach a proper sound to the visuals. So
what would this sound like?
Like a nice feeling or the nice vibe of the complete car. And then we moved on to organizing the whole thing. Early on, we made the decision that we are going to record on the racetracks, and then we are going to record cars in movement. We started cooperation with Tomek Choki, who is like very, very well-known racing driver in Poland. That's really a nice sensation when you're driving with a racing driver and then he pushes the car to the limits. Like you can feel the G's with the braking and tight cornering, and you can feel the car actually like bending the laws of physics. We wanted to record a broad spectrum of cars, so we started with the powerful muscle cars, and then we went to more screaming tuned V6s, inline 6s,
really?
And then we went to V10s. We wanted to grab the off-road cars. We of course grabbed some drift cars, just to have the more aggressive character in the cars.
Sick. Oh my god. Like, sound design is going to be so important. It's going to just give so much realism to the game, really immerse you.
Sound team that would make the placing of the mics process very, very fast, because we had plenty of cars to do in a short time span.
We had the team of mechanics from a rally team, and they helped us immensely. What they've done, they've allowed us to put the microphones into places that we wouldn't be able to access differently. Putting a mic right into the car, they helped us to locate the places that are the best.
Usually place 3 microphones in the engine bay, 3 microphones in the exhaust, and 2 microphones in the car.
Wow.
Cars are very, very complex in terms of sound, and it's very difficult to get all the necessary components that you have to have.
God, seriously.
But we were trying to look for something that would give us the character of the engine.
Somebody thought about this. We need to get authentic sounds of cars. Go out there, record all the cars you can get, deck them out full of microphones. We want immersion.
We wanted to use normal organic electric engine that you could actually have in the nowadays car.
We didn't want the engines to be futuristic, sci-fi-ish sounding. We want them much more organic, much more down to earth, something that would represent the combustion engine. And on top of that, we added small elements like the futuristic horns or like a futuristic UI of a car. It makes you feel like you are in a car of the future, and some car might talk to you, other car might have blips and bobs that will make you feel like you're in a futuristic
talking car? You said talking car. Oh my lord, look at this. They're all beautiful. Oh, listen to that.
We wanted to be very, very close to what Mike set up in the lore, and early on we decided to record Johnny's original car, which is Porsche 911 930 from 1977.
We recorded on dyno in control environment in a chamber.
Can you take Johnny's car off his hands?
Very different places. Porsche 930 that we recorded is the only car really that will be really sounding like the real car in the real world.
Ooh, like a kitten purring.
We recorded more than 40 vehicles.
Not often do we record so many vehicles for a game that is not really a racing game.
Truth be told, this was the hardest part in my sound career, and I'm very, very proud of what we achieved with the sound team. This was something that we didn't do before, so creating the designs, creating the technology behind how the sound behaves, that's the best thing actually I ever did in my sound career.
This isn't even a big part of the game, but they're making it as authentic and as real as possible. Like, once again, attention to detail is just insane. Oh, November 19. What's the date today?
Of talk about cars so far. So let's take a look at another collaboration.
1 month.
This time with Johnny Silverhand. I mean Keanu Reeves.
Keanu's here.
The smell.
Hey, man, I love this guy. He's aging like a fine wine, this man.
Freedom.
You're breathtaking.
No, it's not like deeper.
Can't believe he's doing another Matrix. Holy shit. He is awesome as John Wick. I just watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure for the first time in years the other day as well.
I'm GeorgeHaolin.
I'm Keanu Reeves.
Here you are.
We're here as representatives of Arch Motorcycle, and we're doing some audio recording for Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
Arch Motorcycle is a custom production motorcycle company. What's
Custom
unique
production.
about it is that the motorcycles are built on a production platform, but each one is designed to be able to be personalized for each customer.
When,
of course, there's going to be heaps of
CD Projekt
bikes as
Red
well.
Approached me about doing Cyberpunk 2077. They also spoke about integrating. They were fans of, or I guess people who worked at the company were fans of Arch Motorcycle, and so they broached the idea of creating kind of specialized Cyberpunk 2077 version of the Arch Motorcycle. And I thought that was a very fine idea.
A very fine idea. So speak of
we have a motorcycle
Keanu.
we've designed and we've been developing called the Method 143, and so that I think in particular was a creative inspiration for the designer. So they sort of used that as a basis and then went further. So it has a totally different, crazy looking power plant.
We did a little customization.
It's good. I like it.
Keanu's riding the bike.
Today we're capturing sounds, getting some actual sounds of a power plant, drivetrain, and characteristics of the motorcycle, which I'm sure they will, have play with and stuff. But the source will be pure.
Oh man!
It has a sort of a racing engine in it compared to our production motorcycles. It has a dual exhaust system, and it sounds pretty.
I know Keanu's an avid rider.
I could definitely.
I think he had a really bad accident on a bike years ago. Got really badly hurt.
143-ish.
I think his girlfriend at the time died. But just the idea of them just recording all these cars and bikes for this game is just. I mean, I'm sure that's what a lot of game companies do. They get out there in the real world and get all these
nature of the
amazing sounds.
Game, I think
but it's just incredible what they can do.
Hearing that, going through the city streets and getting into the madness and mayhem.
I really appreciate all this behind the scenes stuff, man. It's so good. It's really building the hype. Yeah, literally, it's the 16th today.
As all episodes of Night City Wire, if you're tuning in late, or if you just want to watch anything again, we will be uploading everything to our channels soon.
Yep.
Now it's time to talk about styles in Night City. Are you more
fashion
or neo-militarism?
Oh, I'm gonna be a mess. Interesting though, so you can mix your attire up. I could imagine. Are you gonna get armor and stuff?
Welcome to
Obviously
the brief
you need
authoritative history of Night City. This chapter is devoted to so-called styles, deeply linked with the history of the world, and a very important aspect of life in the city. You can find them everywhere. In cars, clothes, guns, implants. They are your war paint. As one of our sponsors says, it matters not if you're dead, as long as you're doing it in style.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Swoosh, slicing them up like sashimi.
4 visual styles are evident in the Night City of 2077, each with its own history, status, and features. Neon hair, illuminated tattoos, and chrome. Function comes second. Looks are what matter.
Soundtrack is insane. Man, this is gonna be fun.
Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams.
The Fourth Corporate War broke out, and entropism was born. Vast and deep crises forced people to find ways to survive by any means. Getting the job done, no matter how, was the primary goal. The look.
This is like the white trash.
Who cares?
I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her.
Fuck them. Fuck this job. Fuck this city.
Yeah.
Deadly elegance without ostentation.
Yeah, militarism.
Corporate militaristic fashion, mostly seen in the wealthier parts of town. Substance over style. That's the motto.
This is where the armor will come into play.
Celebrities, brain dance stars, business magnates, heirs to corporate fortunes and corporate
fluffy
executives.
jackets.
They abandoned the cold, deadly elegance of neo-militarism and returned to the roots of kitsch, but gave it a fresh, new look.
Nice.
Oh, shit, these hands. Sometimes it seems like I just brush something and sparks fly.
This is so amazing. So many amazing design choices.
Thank you for your attention. We wish you a very pleasant stay in our marvelous metropolis. Good luck and goodbye.
So obviously you're going to be able to go shopping and stuff and hit up different boutiques.
Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard.
Ooh.
Luckily, matters not where you're from, matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk.
Wow. Some nice threads. Some weird threads, but some nice stuff as well. Oh.
Just before this episode started,
Holy cow.
You might have tuned in early and seen our Cyberpunk cosplay contest finale. But just in case you've missed it, we've prepared a little summary for you featuring our very talented finalists. In the Cyberpunk cosplay contest, we asked our very talented community to cosplay a character from the game based on art, screenshots, videos, cosplay guides, etc. We thought regular trophies weren't quite cool enough, so we decided that the top 3 will receive detailed props based on weapons from the game.
Nice.
They have been specifically made for this occasion, and winners can do with them as they please. And now, the 12
not hold up a bank though.
Cyberpunk cosplayers who have competed for first place in the first official Cyberpunk 2077 cosplay contest. Are you ready to meet them?
Number 1. Wow. Oh, I was gonna say, that's not a cosplay right now, is it? Was it? Holy shit, man. Wow. Oh my god. Seriously. I'm wearing a mask with lights on it. These guys are legit. Holy shit. Wow.
Now, before we wrap up today's episode, there is
that
one
went
more
quick.
thing to talk about.
What?
Previously, we announced that Cyberpunk 2077 was coming to Stadia, and today we can tell you that it is arriving on November 19th alongside other platforms, and pre-orders are starting now. Night City Wire is almost over, but if you do want just a little bit more, then stay tuned right here on the Twitch channel and join us for our post-show. As always, don't forget if you've missed anything or if you just want to watch again, we will be uploading everything to our channels shortly, and we'll be back with Night City Wire episode 5 soon. No, actually, there is one more thing we're going to show you. Welcome to the diner.
Next to trailer.
So what do you want? Supercar? Big
wow.
house? You want to rule this city?
Welcome to the diner.
Well, you ain't getting anywhere without an upgrade. You need a softer touch, stronger spine, because taking over Night City ain't gonna be easy.
It looks so good. Oh.
I'm in. Cyberpunk 2077. Available November 19th.
Come on. This is insane how good this looks. I mean, holy shit. Okay, so episode 5 will be coming, in a couple of weeks, I could imagine. I'm thinking it'll be the last one, because after that it'll be time for the game to be released and everyone will be just diving into that. But man, just the level of detail, like I said, recording all the car engine and the bike engines and just getting it out there and trying to make it as authentic as possible, just so that the players get a real sense of immersion. I mean, holy shit. And the level of detail too, like in that ending trailer just then, like the detail on the faces. Oh, come on. And all the outfits, like I'm hoping you can like customize and mix it all up. That'd be amazing. So you kind of queried last time about what this game was coming onto. So it's been released on the PS4, but then there's going to be like an add-on that you can download for the PS5 version, which will kind of up it. So thank you to the guys in the comments for letting me know about that, because I'm picking this game up on PS4, but then want to pick up the PS5 and continue on. So it's going to be nice that they're going to look after the PS5 players and really give it a nice coat, an extra coat of paint down the track. Now, that's exciting, and I can't wait to get my hands on it, and hopefully you might see something on my channel for it. Hopefully I can do some gameplay and get it up for you. Okay, that was fun. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.